A Fox 31 investigation into a list of government employee-created computer passwords making fun of drivers who have lost their licenses could now lead to new legal challenges. The computer login jokes were reportedly created by the Department of Revenue Division of Motor Services hearing officers. Passwords like RTD OK, "cause you're a drunk and you are screwed," have angered the Colorado Criminal Defense Bar. You can imagine why. That powerful group of 1,000 attorneys wants the governor's office to conduct an outside ethics investigation in systematic bias among hearing officers.
I think it's outrageous. I think it just totally shows that, you know, when you walk into a DMV hearing, the decision's already made by the hearing officer. I mean, it's pretty clear that that's what those passwords indicate, that your defendant has no chance in front of those people.
Driver's license suspension hearing officers act as judges who can be appealed. Defense attorneys are already filing motions to have cases reheard, plus asking certain hearing officers to recuse themselves from hearing additional cases. Investigative reporter Chris Halsney is here, and you're the one that's been working on this. You uncovered this big situation that has a lot of people saying, was I treated fairly? Because that's the question. Was there bias going into this?
Well, and that's these folks are judges, the administrative law judges. They call them hearing officers, but that's really what they are, and they have to follow a certain canon, a code of ethics. It's fair and impartial. I mean, imagine this. Most people don't think they're going to end up in front of a criminal judge ever, but do you want your criminal judge to come in when you've been in trouble and have him sign in, "You're guilty today"?
Right.
You know, it sets a mindset, and it shows something inside the person who's judging you, and that's what the concern is in this case.
So what happens next? What does this possible investigation mean? Could a lot more come of this?
Well, it can really clog up the legal system.
Right.
Already the defense bar is saying we're having attorneys go in and actually represent clients by saying, "Hey, hearing officer, you should recuse yourself from this case. You're biased." It's also going to cause up the food chain some other legal appeals saying they're clearly biased. I lost before, now I want my case reheard. So it could really make that system go really slow.
Well, and if they have to go back and rehear cases, I mean, everything could just be flipped upside down. It could take forever. And what is the governor saying about this? Because some are saying he needs to get involved.
Yeah, the governor's office is telling us that he is in full support of an internal investigation at the Department of Revenue and that Motor Vehicles Division, but they have not answered our question specifically about the call for an outside ethics investigation.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you so much. We know you've spent a lot of time working on this story and uncovering this, and it's one of those things that seems benign, simple passwords, goofy passwords, but when you start thinking about how that sets the mindset going into a hearing, it really makes you think twice about getting a fair shake when you go to those hearings.
It does.